want to hear brain amoeba and Coldfrost saying something esoteric and yet cognate. You want to watch something that's truly great. And welcome everyone to Coldfrost Commentary. I am, of course, the one, the only. What the heck? What was that?
What was what?
Oh, I know it. I'm hearing echoes. I figured it out. I figured it out. Figured it out.
I'm proud of you.
I had the wrong tab muted. Apparently, we figured it out. Technical issues Thursday because it's been a long week. It's been a long week without doing streaming.
That's right. It's not like riding a bike. We have to figure out how to do it all over again. But that is correct. This is Back from Houston edition.
Yeah, back from Houston, back from Anime Matsuri, which was it was a time, it was a place, it was a party, it was fun. It was fun. I got to meet a lot of people. I got the chance to buy stuff that I shouldn't have, but I did anyway. And then I bought
greatest moment. Brain Amoeba, you are gonna have to buy gas on the way back up now. It's like, okay, too many lightsabers.
Well, I bought my $500 lightsaber, and then I had to buy every family member lightsabers so we could beat each other up.
See, if I went to my sister and hey sis, you want $100 lightsaber? She'd look at me like I was a crazy person.
Well, you see, I have 4 brothers. I did not buy a lightsaber for my sister.
My sister.
It is storming outside. Holy crap!
Really? I got nothing.
It's coming your way. It is pounding on my window.
All right.
So it's gonna get to you. But anyway,
I have that to look forward to then.
Matsuri was crazy. I think the only thing I want to do that I didn't was the rave. I was pooped out at 1:00 in the morning on Saturday after walking 27 miles and 102-degree heat. And
there's always next year.
Yeah, next year I'll have lost even more weight and be more active and do more caffeine.
You'll be rave ready.
Exactly. I'll be ready to go. I'll bring my glow sticks and glow necklaces and Dr. Seuss hat. I believe those are still the fashion for raves.
What about your pacifier?
You gotta have some of that
oral. You gotta have some of that oral stimulation.
I only need the pacifier if I plan on doing ecstasy, because you use the pacifier so you don't bite, so you don't grind your teeth.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't plan on doing ecstasy. But we'll see where the rave takes us, as the saying goes.
I mean, you need your Boy Scout rave kit, the pacifier, so you're always prepared. You are not getting your Boy Scout badge in rave preparedness without your pacifier.
You bring up an excellent point, and that is a merit badge that, as a fully grown man, I've been trying to get in Boy Scouts.
They keep telling me to leave, and I keep telling them, just one more badge.
Just one more badge. But man, that was fun. It was crazy. It's nice meeting. We met a bunch of YouTubers that are all way more popular than me, but I've been watching for years. Got to meet Nick. Got to meet his editor, Ryan, the editor. Got to meet Nerdrotic, Gary from Nerdrotic, who is Nerdrotic. Got to, Chris Gore. That was. I did not expect to see him there, and that was amazing to see him there, because that man, is my critic hero from when I was in. I can't remember, because time is an illusion. I don't remember if I started watching in middle school or high school. It was one of the two, because that all kind of blurs a little bit. I know by the time I was 16, so junior year, a lot of G4 had already left the air. But I was listening to Chris Hardwick's podcast, the Nerdist podcast, which Chris Gore was on an episode of. But so it had to be middle school when I started watching G4. So that was cool meeting him. And then I got to meet Lofty. Lofty's hilarious. But yeah, and did you have fun? I left you a lot.
I did.
What'd you learn about robots and magical girls? Are they two great things that go great together, or are they two things that
Nanoha has always been joked about being heavily Gundam inspired because it's a majority laser attacks and shit.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody had ever actually published the DVDs, we would be having Magical Girl Lyrical Nanoha, but there's no way to get them legitimately, so I would have to do some runarounds to get hands on those.
You can't get it on Amazon.jp.
Maybe. I, let's find out. I got time.
I mean, yeah. When are we doing Magical Girl Nanaha Mondays? When's this going to happen?
Really? Why does Amazon.jp have a CAPTCHA to get into it at all?
Because there's a lot of gross people that are using bots to buy things. I'm surprised you don't know a way to get the DVDs for that. So like no one's like Sentai or Crunchyroll has never grabbed them.
Funimation had them forever ago, and then they stopped producing them.
Oh, so they're in the aftermarket now.
Yeah.
So they're like hundreds of dollars.
Yeah. So if I wanted to drop a cool like $500,
or do it like I got some anime that I every now and then you find gems at you need to go to Disc Replay with me more often. You know, not sponsor the show, but sponsor of my life. Disc Replay and Half Price Books, where I go to find stuff that I shouldn't be spending money on to spend money on.
not friend of the show, friend of Coldfrost.
It's a love-hate relationship because I love that I can go to a place and buy stuff from the old days, but then I hate the fact that when I leave the store, my bank account numbers have gone down. Especially since there's a couple things that I've literally gone like walked in there and go, I'm only going to buy something if they have this, and then they have that exact thing. I was like, bitch, because I normally go when there's sales, and I missed a good sale. They just had a buy 3 get 3 free Blu-ray and box set sale. I could have, but I spent a lot of money at Matsuri. I can't spend more money. In the last sale, that's what I got all my Madman DVDs on. But anyway, today is, of course, the Venture Bros Thursday.
Season finale edition.
It is season finale edition because it is the final finale of season 3 of the quasi 3 2-part finale. And this, spoiler alert, is where everything gonna change. This is what leads into what the show becomes, actually. It fully is a breaking of the mold in the cocoon. To have the monarch metaphor.
We've done it. We've made it.
I did it. It was contractually obligated, and I somehow managed a way to do it. But the episode name, of course, is The Family That Stays Together, Slays Together, Part 2. That's French for 2.
Yes,
I know French. And
at least that part.
Un, deux, trois, six. I can't go further, I don't think. I think I always made
it. What? There's the rain.
Yep, there. See? Now, the question is, what do you think this episode was going to be in this episode, Brady Amoeba? I know it's been a week. You've rested. The field has, but however, the field has laid fallow, and now you can harvest and plant new crazy ideas of what you think the plot will be.
I don't remember what I said 2 weeks ago.
Neither do I.
Since this is a part 2, whatever I said last week, it's the opposite.
Oh, the opposite. They're going to undo everything.
Yeah, whatever I said last week, it's the opposite of that.
Fair enough. I don't remember what it was, but we'll figure out what it was together. Except for not really. We're just going to watch what it is. Does that make sense? Is that proper English?
Yeah, that tracks.
Okay,
that all flows together.
All right. Well, are you ready to get on it? Get into it?
I am. Let's giddy up.
Buckle up, buckaroo. Yeah.
Buckle up, buckaroo.
Oh. Interesting.
What?
Oh, I can rip audio from my tabs, but I can't rip audio from applications. Anyway.
You know what that
stuff I'm learning. We're gonna get there.
We learn on the go here.
Oh, you know what I have to do to set up our special thing? Otherwise, you can't see what's going on.
Yeah, I got nothing here.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of actually like adding a membership thing to locals, and then that being like a locals thing. You get Discord access, and you can watch the visuals with us. I mean, you wouldn't get the audio because the audio does not go through Discord.
Yes.
Yeah, we still talk through it, so that's not really helping anyone. Not doing anything illegal.
Mute your mic here.
I'll mute you. All right. Am I sharing my screen correctly?
No. Wait, maybe. Here we go.
There we go. We got it. We got it. We're in there, like swimwear, as the kids say.
75. Hold on. 77. Bingo.
It's a little too quiet.
Over that house.
There we go.
You gotta mute your mic and voice. Like I said, you're echoing.
Uses to crawl under the porch and die. Let's go, big boy.
I got it.
You better get
I'm muted.
There we go.
Me, I'll nail you to the wall
I'll
of the
mute you.
ladies' room. There you go. Knew you could do it.
His lungs work.
For my boys.
Yeah,
You hit her
it's
up.
radioactive lung replacement.
62.
Samson, that boy's gonna give me another heart attack. My ninth, if we're counting, and we are. What's he done?
Have we
now?
met Tracer yet?
Samson has just turned
It doesn't look familiar to me. No.
I think we've only. I don't think this is the first introduction of Tracer.
If you're me, who's down? Don't use that one. It's set to record Battlestar Galactica. Number 6. Kind of blinding.
I haven't seen any Battlestar Galactica.
No, which one? Old one, new one?
Any.
Neither nor.
I haven't seen any Battlestar Galactica. I know.
My father and stepmother loved the newer Battlestar Galactica. My dad is an OG Battlestar Galactica fan. I think the only thing he ever said problem he had with the newer one is like sometimes it got kind of soap opery. But considering he used to be a big fan of Days of Our Lives and the whole Stefano arc, he's okay with that.
Stefano Demera?
Yes, sir.
Oh my God, you know Stefano?
I think my mom was watching Days of Our Lives around that time.
That tracks.
I should get dressed.
And literally everything bad that happens in that show can be traced back to the Daenerys. They're like supervillains.
I mean, he basically was just a cartoon supervillain in a soap opera. My understanding of him.
The guy who plays Tony Demera has to be dead now, right?
Why'd you say it like that? Like God needed to smite him. That's the way you said that.
He was old.
He has to be dead.
You'll never get
No one let him keep living, right?
You at this, covered in the victim's blood with a murder weapon on the floor. You better stop.
Yeah, he's got one of them cool detective badges wearing.
Yeah, he died in 2016.
May I say something?
Rip.
I'm not really with him.
That was the true timeline divergence.
What is that, Polish? That's Spanish for go fuck yourself.
He doesn't speak for both of us.
Dr. Venture does not want to get
My wife
smacked.
speaks a little Spanish. Hold on, I gotta call her. Oh, hey, I'm sorry. Think maybe we could stick to, questioning the suspects here.
What is this? The bad cop retarded cop routine?
He was
That's a good question.
the guy who played Stefano Demera was in the Shaft sequel.
I told you boys, you're
What?
not under arrest. I just want to ask
The
you
Shaft
a few questions.
the Shaft redo or the
Let's start
Shaft
with this
sequel?
Brock.
Sequel.
The sequel to the redo where there was like
No,
Granddad
the sequel to-
Shaft, Dad Shaft, and Young
Of
Shaft.
course.
Both of you?
The sequel to Shaft is called Shaft's Big Score.
To do? Yeah. Well, sometimes, sort of, yes.
I don't think I
And this
imagined that.
robot
I think
friend of
that
yours,
Shaft
this
movie does have
helper,
Granddad Shaft,
does he
Dad
speak to you
Shaft,
too?
and Young Shaft.
Because there's a Shaft, Shaft's Big Score, Shaft in Africa, and then the 2000 remake, and then the 2019 remake.
I might be thinking about the 2019 one.
It doesn't really
That-
feel like
That might be what's stuck in my head for
Tell
some
us where
reason.
venture is, or we break something. Comprende?
Oh wow!
dick.
Oh, shit!
Pop his
Yes.
head right off.
Dude, I barely...
Yes, because Samuel Jackson is John Shaft, father of J.J. Shaft and son of John Shaft Sr.
Now you
See,
tell
see,
me,
I knew that happened.
Christian, or
I was not
Yes.
insane. I
Yes,
was like,
and-
I'm pretty sure this happened.
intentionally.
Yes, Richard Roundtree is in there as John Shaft Sr.
Never heard of him.
Good
Well,
old
maybe
Dick
this'll
Roundtree.
refresh your memory. The stiff in your room split straight up the garanimals.
Yeah, good luck picking up that spare.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
You know, because he cut him in half. It's like a 7-10 split, like in bowling. But, you know, with a guy.
That is downright esoteric.
I got it right away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
isn't it esoteric?
We get socked on the lips every time we talk, or only when we make a point?
Oh,
Oh, wow.
That's every time, then.
He just gets slapped.
right,
He
fine.
just keeps getting.
I'll tell you everything.
I keep making points. I keep getting slapped.
Can I
I
get
don't
one of
know which
those?
one.
No.
Can I have one of those? No.
Oral fixation.
In the weak squad of
He's a
separate
Freudian.
trying to kill our bodyguard since last night. You don't let
If
us
I
go
remember
so we can
correctly,
help him,
Freud
he'll
is
probably
still
be dead by
well
now.
regarded in
Fascinating.
psychiatric
Now,
circles,
if we could,
and he has
let's
not been
get back
debunked
to this
whatsoever.
Giant butterfly.
Look, I told you what you want to know. Now give me my phone call.
Okay, fine, boys. This is a good place to take a break.
Do they even know anybody else to call besides their father?
Tool.
Yep. He's just laughing at his son calling
A
him.
delicate choice.
Gentlemen are free to go. Uncuff them, detectives. Now.
Ah, why?
Nobody, no case. It's over.
Nobody,
Whoa,
no
what are you
crime.
talking about nobody? That room looked like the set from Saw freaking 1. Nope. The room was downright
There was only a single foot.
Couldn't find dick.
Only a
Except
single
for
foot.
Faint, lemony fresh kind of odor.
Did they take it? Did they take his corpse out of his corpse out of there?
Is it? We only really go back to that room in
The
Solid
house?
File chapter. I don't think. Is Adam in there when they go to the house?
I don't remember.
Alright, smart guy.
I think he was. I
Adventures
could be
location,
wrong
3
though.
seconds.
We've seen those movies like 10 times.
The problem is the last like decade of times we saw them is all together in a fever dream.
Just do it.
What the hell
And
are
they're
you doing to it?
by the way, how you feeling about Saw 10 there, bud?
I don't like it.
How
I
you
don't.
feeling about it?
It's a bad
I don't. I don't care for it. I hate it.
Monarch, this goes
Saw
against
will never progress as a franchise if they refuse to move on from John Kramer.
Your family
Which
must
Spiral was such
Let's find them and get
such
you
a
back to
good
safety.
Saw movie, and they could have kept going that way, and they chose not to.
All right, run these numbers through the nav card. It's somewhere.
It's
down
not
the
like the
road.
Child's
Dirty
Play
fucking
franchise
robot grease all
that
over my dress.
where the
That hit has banger after banger after banger.
because they keep riding the waves of different waves. Like, all right, what's happening now? Oh, like by the third minute, this is just gonna be throw it out. There's no horror. It's just ridiculousness. And then they bring it back to horror after the absolute absurdity of Seed of Chucky. Then they go, all right, and let's bring it back to horror,
Hey,
and then slowly go back, keep going. Nothing
Even
ever
the-
gets
even-
retconned, though. Everything is always canon.
Even the show, solid. I was shocked.
We still haven't seen season 2 yet, so.
You haven't exactly been.
But I did
I mean,
enjoy
the-
season 1. Season
Yeah,
1
the-
was.
Yeah, at the very least, season 1 was solid, which was
I mean, the only problem I had was like you and I had where we just kept looking at it going.
yes. Yes.
Was this supposed to be a high school and they changed it to a middle school at the last moment? Because this is, I don't remember doing any of this in middle school. This is all high school stuff.
This is
I am very
incorrect.
off-put.
This is incorrect.
That was my only problem with it. It's but I also had the problem with Sailor Moon. I'm just like, just quit hitting on middle schoolers.
Hello, Dr. Venture.
How'd you get this number?
I called your private number. Your robot gave it to me.
Oh, see, he got it from his robot.
And if you ever want to see him alive again, you will
Does it
show
hang up?
yourself.
Is he serious?
Deadly! You have exactly 1 minute. Oh, check it out. You turn on the
Oh
night
wow.
Oh my!
lights on. It's like an X-ray camera.
You just see their underwear.
Yeah.
The Monarch likes tight underwear.
You're doing.
Still breathing, General
I
Tracer,
don't.
sir.
I find it
Thanks to
restrictive.
you.
Oh, you're looking fine, son. Let's see if I took that mop top down the regulation.
Shut the crap, sir. What are you...
OSI wants you to come in from the cold, son. It's
So where do you recognize that voice actor from?
Yeah, that's Cotton, isn't it?
Yes, that is Cotton.
Stop to this
I
situation.
think we're way past that, sir.
No, don't go getting all first blood on me, boy. You got a family to think.
This is one of those voice actors where you're just like, I know exactly who that is.
They're not part of this. I don't want them harmed.
For good or for bad, you can make arguments both sides.
That's like a good soldier. 20 seconds, Venture. What's it gonna be? 19.
Also, according to the wiki, Adam's corpse was in the room.
Okay, so I thought I remember it being there, but again, it's been since last Halloween.
We're finally gonna meet our long lost sister.
And you passed out. You didn't even make it all the way through.
For our Halloween marathon, I made it to Spiral.
You made it to Spiral. You were falling asleep during Jigsaw. You passed out in Spiral.
I did not know the guy who did Cotton was also Khan. That is
It's getting the panic.
Really
crazy.
That is crazy.
I've ever worn.
I did not know that either. Wow.
Now that's range.
He's got range. He's got range.
That's all I'm gonna say about that. It's
Not interrupt.
You're like ocean, ain't you, Mr. Khan?
You don't get to go on the murder crusade.
Honey, what the hell are we doing here? This is obviously a trap.
Damn right it is. But whom is trapping whom? Let's just say I took the liberty of upgrading his precious robot's equipment with 2 gigabytes of kablam.
Gigabytes?
I don't think that's
a correct measurement for explosives.
That's so obvious.
No, we're talking about that is subtle. Subtle as shit, sir.
Right on schedule.
No, Mother.
We ready to do this?
Well, yeah, it's the control room, but Mother's too busy talking to
Just a sec,
recordings of
General.
Dr. Venture now.
Oh, that sumbitch just put me on hold.
Your fancy new plane won't save you, Venture. We're having this out, here and now, once and for all.
Oh, I couldn't agree with you more, Monarch. Why don't you come on around back and say hello?
This is what's happening now.
Yeah, he's making them fight each other.
Yeah.
I feel like one side is way better prepared than the other.
I didn't think we have henchmen.
Monarch henchmen versus OSI grunts. I don't think it's gonna go very
He can
well.
throw at us, we can throw back tenfold.
You just start there with the smoke.
Are you tying your boots? Are you coming out? Or are you gonna make us come in there and get you?
That won't be necessary, sir. I am coming around now.
Yeah, that did not go well.
Get an order here.
Who the hell are those guys?
The henchman for the monarch, sir.
What the hell's a monarch?
Low-level guild troublemaker.
What's a
Yeah, I don't even know who that is.
Oh, come on, General. That any way to treat my friend?
Those clowns are with you. What in the hell is going on here, Simpson?
Oh, just trying to even the playing field a little.
I mean, he didn't really even either. They just kind of got wiped.
Want me to give the order to take out the big cocoon?
Is that what that thing is?
Is that what that is?
What did he think it was?
I mean, to be fair, if you saw that flying at you, is cocoon your first thought?
I want him alive.
It's a giant yellow floating
I
thing.
would probably think beehive.
Beehive would be beehive, or maybe a really crappy top.
Prepare my death's head panoply.
Like, depending on what texture it looks like in real life.
Yeah, that's true. Paper mache.
Yeah, it's just.
There it is again! I'm telling you,
It's-
there's like a
it's just
skunk
paint.
ape out
It's just
there,
paper
so-
mache
Hank,
painted
sit down
yellow.
and pretend to be sane. Dean, what are you doing?
I can't feel my left arm.
Like the
have to beat a hell of a
famous
heart attack,
fortress
regular
in
years of
Florida.
hands.
It's so that
Whatever.
they can easily
Why?
repair it and no one think that
I
any
just have a
damage came to
normal
it.
life.
I had that dream once too.
Did you ever go to that fortress in St. Augustine?
What the hell is he doing here?
I think so. I went to St. Augustine like 15 years ago.
That was my favorite, like, fun fact about the fort. Was like, well, it's made out of fort's made out of she-shell concrete. It's not the strongest, but you could repair it very quickly. And famously, pirates attacked the town, and they just repaired it in the gunsmoke fog, and the pirates thought they did nothing and then went away.
No, yes, I did visit that fort.
Having a little heart attack. Look, Nelly boy, you don't know of heart pain. I tried to change. I quit the sauce, the cigars.
Is he still harping on about his divorce?
Yes.
Still left me.
Prince has tiny feet left, and he's very sad.
Please. Honestly. Come on, man! Kill me!
He just wants to die now, in a blaze of glory. This is not going to go well.
No.
This cool suit takes a while to put on.
He doesn't have extremist technology, though.
Oh, that's right. That's a thing now, isn't it? Oh, wow.
That guy's probably still okay. Like, are those darts poisonous?
I mean, he's probably very blind.
They're
doing the smart thing.
They are ranch. Totally. What are we doing?
Oh, I'm creating
Ranch tortilla chips?
We joined them in the end. It'll look like we've seen some
I guess.
action.
It'll look like you're
I guess are Doritos technically a tortilla chip then?
I think
Did you
so.
just hear that guy?
I guess
They
I've never
are?
like sat. I guess I never like sat and thought about it, but I definitely would.
I mean, original Doritos are basically our tortilla chips that are just taco flavor.
Like, I definitely would not put them in salsa. I know that much.
Well, so on recommendation, I tried something. This man was insane because it did not work out the way he said. Or he really has a really bad taste in food. I tried nacho cheese Doritos as a base for like some baked nachos, so you could like crazy up on the cheese. Doesn't work, but I would be willing to try Cool Ranch Doritos and dipping them in salsa. That I could see that working.
Some things that would make your head spin.
Yeah, I saw a guy's head spin like right off his neck. Why? Because I punched him. Top that.
Okay. My
Because I
father made
punched
me
him.
kill a man with a house key. I
What?
was
Why?
That's nothing. I ate a whole Labrador Retriever once. I'm serious.
What?
Why?
Do something.
Why did both of
Being
those?
attacked by his friends. Your real archenemy is trying to kill you, and you're swapping war stories with Sergeant Kill Me. Wow. I like this one. He is right. He's crazy. He's gonna get us killed. No, he has got something. Look at us. We're hiding from our
He's ready to
true
go. He's got his
selves.
battle uniform on.
Fighter, not a lover, and you.
A nice hat and an umbrella is all you need.
Maybe the most fearless boy adventurer
And a kerchief.
ever. Maybe the most. Hank here. Hank is becoming a man. I can feel it in my bones. And
Dean's a coward.
He'll come around. Now let's get out there and show those frail flowers who the hell they're dealing with.
Let's pretend this is a good idea. We need an army.
We've got one.
Hank, there are only 3.5 of
Not if you let me open my Christmas gifts early there, aren't?
The clones?
Yeah, there we go. Absolutely terrifying, by the way.
Yeah.
This is the stuff of nightmares.
Yeah. He's taking it pretty in stride.
This is not the first time he's seen the clones. He does work. He does know a lot of supervillains.
What the hell?
Yeah, wait, what's going on? They don't even have weapons.
No.
They're just going on parade.
Yeah.
He did it! Sergeant Hatred saved the day!
What?
Kinda!
Kinda?
No team venture!
Helper's a poor driver.
Helper is the greatest driver. Look at that. He stopped on a dime.
All right, look, just put your weapons down. I give up, okay? Now let me talk to General Traster.
Oh, he's not going to let him kill the clones.
Yeah, because he knows how death prone the kids
Let
are.
me here. Give me the megaphone.
Look at him.
Jesus Christ.
Hold it up for me.
Look at his suit.
I can't move my arm.
Yeah.
He can't move his arms.
Behold, my impressive death panoply! The final solution in tailoring! Recoil in terror!
Panoply.
He can't even
It's a
move
good
his
word.
arms.
Sweet tights. Not that. Never tested it.
Oh, you never
Kill
tested it.
yourself. Why do you always have to take that last step over the crazy?
And
No.
now, I
Uh-oh.
write this battle's final chapter with the blood of my enemies!
But he can't lift his arms.
Oh, God.
Just
Someone
indiscriminately
else has
fire
to
him?
touch it. Yeah. Someone else has to press the button.
Well, here's my life's work up in smoke.
Oh, God! One dying.
Oh, we should be out there with them. We should be fighting side by side with our moist warrior
Great.
brethren.
Yeah, just take it down a notch, Hank. You only live once.
you
Now.
have no more lives. He literally can't control anything.
Yeah. Apparently, he
Yeah,
got pretty
that-
good death rays, though.
Yeah. He just needs to have, like,
You
add
got a
control
funny
to
way
that.
of thinking, people, Samson. Fly all the way here to save your butt, and what do we get? Face full of moth people.
The butterflies, sir.
The butterflies.
Hell, never mind.
Whoa, whoa. What are you talking about saving my butt? You sicked those 3 goons on it, and then when they weren't enough, you came here to finish the job yourselves.
Boy, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. All I know is when OSI hears one of its baby chicks is in trouble, Mama comes a running and the squawking and the running. That's how we do
I
it.
love General
What?
Fisher so much.
You're not. I was never. Oh, shit.
Son, I believe your mind has gone AWOL. I should have seen this coming. Your work's been getting sloppy across the board, boy. Public killings,
You've been
abuse
having
of company
problems.
property, and none of your reports on Dr. Venture ever mentioned nothing about no illegal clone farm.
You sent them reports about me?
Maybe you've been on this
You've been
detail
reporting?
too long. Now, why don't you come back with us so we can find you a nice new assignment? Maybe something a little easier on the old noggin.
Thank you, no, sir. Seen enough spinning butterfly naked boy
Yeah, this is-
enemies.
Yeah,
This
it's
is rough. This
I'd rather quit.
Yeah.
You don't need them
tell him,
Bronco.
Well,
Bronco.
good for you. OSI. Who needs them? Where are you going?
he's
You
quitting.
gonna help clean up this mess?
I said I quit.
He's done. He's Audi 5000.
all of it.
You know what?
This was rough.
Job. Hey, Monarch,
Huh?
I'm taking your fucking car.
No. Yeah.
All right.
Oh. Oh, wow.
Yeah. His friend's head right in his hands. Cooking.
And he was covered in chips.
So he has something to go with the head.
And now whose car is he going to take now?
Someone else's. He'll hitchhike. I can't remember if there's a scene. I think there is a scene after this.
So much for our competition. Congratulations, ladies. Just as we planned, we are now the top assassins in the country.
Ah.
The Blackheart's Elimination Agency is officially open for business, thanks to Mr. Brock Sampson.
Brock Simpson. Long live that blonde-haired buttercream frosted murder cake.
It was all a scheme.
Yep. There's only 3 other top assassins in the world?
Yeah, and they got him. They got him. They did it. They did it to him.
This is not John Wick, where everybody is an assassin then.
Well, to be fair, there's a lot of people that are in the game. There's also a lot of villains. But you've seen the level of competence on both sides of that. It's somewhat lacking. So yeah, that was. How'd you feel about that? How'd you feel about season 3? Now that we've gotten through it, we've done it. It's past us like dust in the hourglass, running through our fingers in the wind.
We've done it. We've killed off a main character for reals this time.
Yeah, no, he's dead. He is dead. 24 has to deal with that next season. So, Yeah, that was it. Tomorrow, of course, Frasier Friday. We are not out of season 2 of Frasier yet, or are we? No, we're not. I don't think we are. I don't know what's going on. We'll figure it out though.
Yeah,
And of
we'll
course,
find out when we put in the DVDs tomorrow.
Exactly. It's always a mystery until the disc gets slotted. And then Saturday, Stargate, which we are approaching the finale of Stargate. I'm fairly certain. And then because we're on the last disc, I just don't know how far in we are because I'm not psychic. And then of course
should be on our way for we've got one filler episode on
then one
Sunday,
canon.
and then we'll have a run of canon.
So we have one, but we watched 2 episodes on Sunday, so one filler, one canon.
Yeah, one filler, one canon, and then we'll have 1, 2, 3 weeks of canon.
So then we'll actually start getting some of this crystal stuff done.
Yeah. Maybe they'll finally find out what the hell is going on. Like 20 episodes in.
Well, as we're just like, hey, to be fair, before more stuff is, it's a low bar, but it's better than Mackay Tree.
All right, let's see. Chibi Usa appeared in episode 60, and we've gone through episode 68. So we've had 8 episodes of they have no idea what's happening.
Crystal Tokyo. Yeah, it's needs to take down. So time travel shenanigans.
But do the Sailor Scouts know that? I don't.
Oh, they do not. No.
Yeah, it's like there's just these sisters, and they're showing up at locations, and bad things are happening, and then they leave.
They do now have met all 4 sisters because they introduced themselves.
Yes, they finally were polite and introduced themselves.
They're not like the Dark Kingdom, who's has proper etiquette and protocol and
flashy as hell. Dark generals.
Rest in peace, Nephrite.
That's
the man,
right.
the myth, the legend.
Here at Coldfrost Commentary, we stand Nephrite.
We do. He went out a legend. But he started as a legend, went out as a legend.
And he had it all: the cars, the house, the women.
Yes. He did. All right. So yeah, join us tomorrow for that at 8:30 because I'll remember the proper time instead of starting early.
All right.
All right. See y'all then. Later.